ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next part of the Run the Magnificent 12 Black and White Let's Play here on the Heavy Pansage channel. We are in Striation City. This area is home to Try, so you get a hint of 3 here. But anyway, as you probably noticed, we're in the Dream Yard. We're going through this for a reason. If you only have one stunning Pokemon, then you have to come here, because if you're struggling against the gym leader, then we can get someone that we need. Anyway, training here stands at Purloin at 8. You have a Tepig at 9, regardless of how weak special attack wise. You will have at least a better special attack than pretty much anything at this point, and I think you might try this anyway. Purloin uses a move called Assist. This Assist hasn't been used for a long time since the Skitty Gelcatty line of Generation 3, so there's a hint somewhere it may be a 4th gen move. From that, there'll be a close to level up. Anyway, we're going to keep using Tepig against Purloin because pretty much what Tepig is using is Ember. Ember is strengthened by, of course, it's the stab bonus. And despite being a weaker stab attack, it's a reliable 50 to 60 attack countering, and you have the effect of burning someone. Burning, it takes away their attack, gets rid of their attack strength. You know, as Paralyze gets rid of your speed equation, sleep makes you sleep, poison makes you lose health, burn makes you lose a lot, not only your health, but you lose your attack. There should be somewhere that, I don't know, there should be a new status move that restricts special attack. That would actually be pretty cool. Anyway, from that battle, we have to swap. And swap we shall. When we get to it, that is. Anyway, one trainer left, and it's this guy. He'll have 3 Pokemon on his team, and he wants to see if his 3 can outperform the gym leaders. First off, he'll have a Patrat at level 7. Yeah, I doubt he's gonna win this one. Oshawott comes out at 10 to prove his manliness and strength, and spitting on someone with a water gun, which actually does anyway. Leer does a lot of damage there. Actually, loads of defense, not just damage. What am I doing? I made a huge gap last time. I don't want it to repeat again. Well, we need to send another Patrat. Another Patrat comes out to prove my point, and here comes a Oshawott attacks again with a water gun. Now you may have noticed water gun is beneficial to me. Oshawott it has mixed sweep stats, but there's nothing on the physical side to counteract to the right side and sides. It's the only water type I know that can pull off a fire attack decently well in power. Snivy, though, is the biggest disappointment so far for me. A brilliant physical stats, brilliant defense, very speedy, mixed defenses, decent health, let down by his entire moveset. Now don't get me wrong, it learns Leaf Blade, powerful move it is, which does work. Sword Stance it learns, Return it learns, can learn Dragon Tail, and that's it. Actually, you can learn Hidden Power, but that's it. No extra variation. I mean, come on, this thing doesn't even get Dragon Pulse. And Dragon Pulse is the coolest move. Anyway, you get an elemental monkey that beats the type that your starter is weak to. So in other words, this is a fire monkey, which means we're going to be facing the gym leader that favors grass, I'm guessing. So there's a hint there. Water, fire, grass. Those are 3 types. Interesting selection there. I'm guessing this is all about starting types? I don't know, anyway. Because I didn't collect it last time, we're going to be collecting some of the items that we can find. First off, here's a special Dust Ball. Pretty useful, and if we're going to find the Pokemon that's associated with in caves, as in a rare find, you will definitely, and I mean definitely, get this Pokemon. Anyway, go inside this house here, talk to this guy on the right there, and he will give you a more stronger Pokeball called a Great Ball. Pretty much, Great Balls are brilliant. They're going to be used as well. We're also going to be catching some Pokemon Pokemon outside the routes, and I think we're going to be adding them into the team. Mainly due to the fact that... Let me just think about this for a second. Grass, water, and fire starters, they're all cool and everything, but once they evolve, they have a certain, weakness. Especially if you pick the frickin' fire fighting type. Again! Which is why we need to counter that with... counter flying types mostly with electric. Okay, unnecessarily we're going to be saving again, but this is all for a good reason, because we got one place to go. In order to trigger the gym battle, we gotta go into the school, into the left part. To do so, we just gotta go this way. In here. All the way back, and it's Cheren. Deciding what to do, your type needs to beat not only his starter, your type not only has to beat his Pokemon, but you gotta prepare yourself. So, as you may have noticed, you're starting to get a little pattern figured in your head. Cheren kicks off with his starter, Snivy. Now, as I said before, keep an eye on Cheren's Pokemon, because the type you face first here is the gym battle you'll be going up against in the gym itself. Shall I explain the gym? The first gym, is an interesting mixture of either selecting one of either grass, water, or fire. So basically, it's a starter's gym. Sort of. Anyway, since you beat his Snivy, you gotta take on his Purloin. Here comes my Snivy to counter it. And there we go. Now, I picked two Pokemon for a reason. I picked Snivy because I needed a grass type, which is reliable. I needed Oshawott because he's a starter, and water types are usually... And water types are actually more favorable. And then I picked, Snivy as well. Anyway, carry straight on. We have more Purloin. And then we level up to 11. Now, before we do so, we need to have a little chat. First off, level 11 is the best level for the gym. Why? Because at 12, you will lose obedience. Yes, they got rid of the starting gym's immunity. So in other words, well, I kind of thought that, if you go above 12, you're going to be ridiculously overpowered and you run the risk of disobedience. Which is going to be a fucking pain in the neck. But anyway, if you notice, you've seen this one, if you answer this guy's questions right, you get a full heal. I did not know this originally, and it was actually pretty easy considering my Pokemon knowledge is pretty good. And I'm drawing. Anyway, time to heal, because the next part is of course going to be the arc's finale. I've decided to do this in terms of arcs, but I'm finishing it off with gym battles. When the gym battle is done, and I beat the gym and complete it, that's the end of the arc. We start a fresh one from the word go. And considering how long it's taken to get to the gym in the first place, I am not surprised. See you in the arc season finale.